Hello and welcome to Niaga Spotlight with me, Tamina Kausji. Niaga Spotlight goes through the week in business and future affairs, market watch, industries, analysis and insights. We've got you covered right here on Niaga Spotlight. Well, this week on analysis, we look at economic apartheid in Palestine. Today marks 35 days since the current Israel-Hamas war began on 7th October. Bit of background, the Hamas attacks on Israel killed more than 1,400 Israelis, with more than 240 taken hostage, according to Israeli officials. Meanwhile, the Gaza-based Ministry of Health states that an estimated 10,300 Palestinians, most of whom are women and including 4,300 children, have been killed so far by deadly Israeli air raids. On November 2nd, 7 UN special rapporteurs said they remain convinced that the Palestinian people are at grave risk of genocide, end quote. The disproportionate Palestinian civilian deaths, combined with the spiraling humanitarian crisis in Gaza, has rallied governments and international organizations globally to call for a ceasefire. Israel has roundly rejected these calls, with the latest daily 4-hour pause also being vehemently criticized. 70% of Gaza's 2.3 million population have already been displaced, together with constant fear and inhumane living conditions for almost 1.5 million people. More United Nations workers have been killed than in any comparable period in the UN's history. More journalists have been killed than in any conflict period since 1992, according to the Committee for Protection of Journalists. Critical shortages in Gaza currently include water, food, and fuel. In fact, every basic for human survival. Meanwhile, production capacity is down by at least 30%, with agricultural losses of around $1.3 billion and counting. Wider economic implications could include the world economy being tipped into recession, with growing concerns about a global economic downturn.